Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing more Premier Draft Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Two Planeswalkers in pack one. Oko is better than Jace, but this is a heck of a pack. Yeah, I mean, Oko Thief of Crowns. Have I played with this card? I feel like I drafted this once, but I could be imagining it. Maybe I haven't. I don't know. I didn't play with it in Eldraine, I don't think. Anyway, happy to have it. One of the best cards in this set, although not necessarily the best. I mean, we could just take a blue card here. There's nothing especially good, though. I think I'll take Lazav. I know it's another multicolored card. We're not likely to play both of these in the same deck, but we might. And, like, you could splash Oko, for example, in the Crimes deck. And even if we don't, like, running either one of these is great. So let's see how it goes. Buried in the Garden. Another two-color card that doesn't match my existing two-color cards? I think so. Like, nothing else here is especially great. I guess you could take Cactarantula to try to fit into the Oko deck, but Buried in the Garden's very flexible. I'll take it. Take the Fall might have been okay. It's a blue card, but I'm not that excited about it. Now I need, what, a red-white card? And then a white-black to complete the cycle. So this obviously is going to be tough to play in the same deck as Lazav, but I'm still like, I mean, Buried in the Garden, if you're mostly green-white, or even mostly green, this can fix for whatever else you need, and it fits great with Oko. I don't know. I've got three excellent cards. I don't know what I'm playing yet, but I know I'll have something excellent in the deck. There's the black-white card I asked for. It's terrible, of course. Patient Naturalist? Maybe? Just a generically good green card to play everything but Lazav? I think that's got to be right. Gold Pan for fixing does seem reasonable with these three excellent cards. The other thing I could pick would be, I guess, one of these guys. Lazav loves Jailbreak Scheme. And Free Strider Commando is just an okay green card, but I think I'll take some treasure. If I had to guess, Lazav is on the chopping block. And try to play like a, Bant value deck. Maybe. But really, it could be just about anything. What? Ariette? No. Loan Shark is okay. Tornado is okay. What the heck is this? Oh, this is the... Yeah, okay, sure. Don't want that. Boombox, pretty sure we don't want. I don't think Loan Shark is that great. I don't know. I think I want the Tornado. It's green and it cycles. Oh boy. I might take a Map the Frontier, guys. It could be the first time this has ever happened. Not a terribly good card, but... Ooh, Lively Dirge. I've got some good creatures I could tutor up. Well, one, Lazav, I guess. What else? Like, you don't really want to humiliate it, I don't think. I don't like this Jin. I don't want this guy really for this deck. I think it's Dirge in case I'm still black. Fixing over kind of nothing. Harrier Strix is pretty fine. Commits a crime on ETB, and it's, you know, a flyer that can peck away at them. I'll take a reach for the sky. Not an especially good card, but it is green. Take the fall, maybe, instead of Plunderer, just because it's blue instead of black. I'd rather splash the black. I don't love Take the Fall, but it is fine. Essence Capture. I think blue looks like one of our colors, and Essence Capture is pretty good. I'm not taking Commandeer. Fblthp, the ultimate value card, huh? I guess so. Red Rock Sentinel would be nice as well. Beaver for the beatdowns. I don't know. Journey to Nowhere. Yeah, it's still... I mean, white looks like a splash. It's basically just Buried in the Garden that I have, actually. Maybe I'm not playing white at all. Maybe I'm Sultai value. Splashing Lazav and Lively Dirge. I could just be Simic. I mean, I could take the Counterspell if I wanted to be just Simic, or the Cactarantula. I don't know. I think it's reasonable to try to play all of this. Rutstein's great. Siphon Insight. No, I want the Rutstein. Okay, so we're going to try to play Sultai, maybe with white splash. Oh, I love Back for More. So far, we're splashing white only for Buried in the Garden, which is not really worth it. I don't think. Or no, did I take Journey to Nowhere? I guess I didn't. Okay. So it is just for Buried in the Garden, which seems bad. So that's something I'm happy to cut if we don't get more white here sometime soon. Desert Stew looks good. I mean, you maybe could take Hollow Marauder because it's a creature, but I think removal is too important. All right, let's cut Buried in the Garden here. I still don't want Link Breaker. It's cute with Harrier Strix, right? You can pump it with the Mercenary eventually, but not really worth. Blue-green land looks good. Oh no, I want it all. Blue-green land would be valuable. The Hustler is a really great card to play on too, but I don't know. I feel like I don't have that much crime synergy. I just want more, like, deserts and maybe splash the black for Lazav. Make sure I can hit my 2 mana, like my main 2 colors. Raven. I mean, okay, fine. Although there's Jailbreak Scheme. Yeah, it's supposed to be Jailbreak Scheme here. None of this is that great. I guess I'll take a Binding Negotiation. Oh, I got the Sentinel back. That's nice. For kind of slower value deck. And I got the Counterspell as well. Cool. Any chance I want Shifting Grift? I don't think so. I hate this Desecrator. It's like never good. This is also bad. Okay, just checking. I mean, there's no way, right? Satoru, I don't think is all that great. I don't know what to think about this Lotus Ring. It's really good sometimes, but most of the time it's bad. I don't know. Like, it's so slow, I guess is my point. Whereas the Spinewood's Armadillo, I'm just absolutely slam dunking. Better than Desert's Dew, which I think is second choice in that pack. Blue-black land, probably here. Crab is good, but I want more deserts, more crimes. You could take Doc Warlock. It's cute with Fblthp, right? Actually, does this work? Only plotting from your hand, so it doesn't even work with Fblthp. Oh, there's Decisive Denial. What? We should wheel something good. Just give me a land. We're doing just fine in terms of playable spells. I want to make sure I have lands to let me cast the spells. Desert Stew probably here. Snakeskin Veil is good, but I think I want to be able to kill their creatures. My creatures are not honestly all that important. Blood Hustler number 1. I mean, I'm not missing out on much to take this, and it is a big threat. Eventually. I have a decent number of crimes. Take the crab here. Great card. I don't really think I want Take the Fall very badly. It is a crime. It draws. It like helps with combat, but I don't know. I don't have that much like actual crime synergy. Creature cards. I mean, this is good for Lazav and Rutstein, and that's basically it. Which is cool. It's a shame it costs 5, but I guess it works for Fblthp. What is this? Thoughtseize, huh? I think I just want an Entertainer. A 2-mana creature in my main color. Pretty cool. What are you? Kellen. No. I don't think I want this. It's looking like a Mirage Mesa to me. These blue creatures are pretty meh. Whoa! Rictus Robber wheeled. Desert's Dew wheeled. What? What do I do? I want them both. I mean, I think I want a third desert. No, I don't know. Give me an actual creature, a threat. Doc Warlock. I mean, it's just a 2-mana creature. Like the effect doesn't do much for me, I don't think. Fake Your Own Death. I hope to cut that. All right, so I don't have a lot of cuts to make. Huh, I have more black spells than I realized. They're not all especially great. I guess it's all like the Desert Stews, basically. They're all 2-mana. Okay, so cut the Fake Your Own Death. That's pretty meh. Cool with one of these guys, but it's a little unrealistic. I don't think I need the gold pan. I don't have that many creatures. that like badly need it, and I think I got enough fixing to do without the gold pan in that department. Average mana value 2.9, huh? Reach for the Sky is pretty bad. Map the Frontier. If I'm not running the Buried in the Garden, what exactly is Map the Frontier for? It's like if I am missing blue or black, I can go get it. And it ramps. I'm like, I don't know. Is my deck super duper heavy? I don't think so. It makes the Desert Stews bigger? I don't know. I feel like I may be able to spend a lot of mana with stuff like Fblthp, back for more. I don't know. Maybe I actually do want more mana. I could cut the Oasis Gardener. I don't really need to ramp into a 5 mana play. I don't need fixing that badly. Huh. Four mana to ramp twice. I don't think I need that. Okay, I mean, this is kind of a clunky 3-color deck. Like, Red Rock Sentinel is also not great, but I think it is good. It's a defender. It is 3 mana for good stats to block, and it loots, or not loots, it digs for my Oko and other bombs, right? I like chips. This is looking good. I can Essence Capture on 2, probably. And then Sentinel on 3, obviously. Yeah, I'm absolutely countering whatever our green-white deck does. I love just getting a 2/4 out there against them. Okay, so its ETB effect is gone, and it's not able to do anything. Yeah, okay. I mean, I think I just Desert Stew it, right? I'm not keen to discard this for another land. I might crack one of my lands for a treasure, though. Because I don't know, like, discarding Armadillo and then sending it back for more is actually a real play, I think. Huh. Anyway, I guess we just pass here. I could draw and look for something now, but I want to represent a blocker, and I can remove their thing if I have to. I don't know. Making sure this hits another land is actually a real thing, I think. It might be something to do. Okay, you got me. So it's getting a permanent counter. I could have killed it to stop this, but I don't know. I mean, it's not that bad, right? So it'll be a 4/4. I could discard this to make sure to hit a land. Anyway, this all resolves. The question is, like, am I going to blow up a land? Am I going to play this? I think I'm okay making sure I hit a land here, so I don't need to crack this yet. Or ever, rather. Put it into your hand. Well, I don't have anything to do, so I may as well take the crime land that gets me more black. Oh, no, I do have something to do. I could have done this. What am I thinking? Whoops. And I should. I should have taken an untapped land. Well, I don't know. I could just do nothing this turn and then back for more on this. Yeah. Let's do nothing. Next turn I can back for more, and then later I can Lively Dirge. They don't have any blue, so... Well, I guess they do. Back for more should absolutely get them. They're not going to, like, counter it. Actually, I might not fight anything. Or I guess I should fight something and not block. Same thing, I guess. If they have another big combat trick, I could be in some trouble. Like another Gold Rush would give something +4/+4 and ruin me. Concede? They left? I'm so far ahead they gave up? Obviously I'm behind based on the board state, so that would not be a realistic assessment. I think I should have just done back for more on my turn. I was thinking I could, like, kill both their creatures with back for more and trick them into, like, they attack and then I have some cool back for more block. It would have been just better to do on my turn. But somehow it's working because they accidentally disconnected. Okay, cool. So search for a card. So I can't get a 3 and a 1. I guess I may as well attack first. It seems like they're back. They went for a bathroom break. They just took a little too long. Yeah, okay. Play a land in case they have a... Use this for blue to counterspell me? I don't know. So, Rictus Robber doesn't do anything at the moment. I think we want Honest Rutstein? Well, what's he getting back? The Red Rock Sentinel, I guess? Could take the Lazav, but I'm kind of out of stuff for him. Could take a Blood Hustler? Actually, wait. Rutstein getting back the 3-mana guy makes no sense. If I wanted that, I could just go get the Harrier Strix and get the 3-mana guy back as well. So it's Blood Hustler or Harrier Strix, I think. I think Blood Hustler... No. I think Harrier Strix is cool. It's kind of funny, but... Since I already have a 3 engrave... Sort of makes sense. Ah! Well, they have a 4/4. It should attack for sure. Yeah, no blocks. Got him. Oko. So... Doesn't work to exchange for this, but... Artifact or creature. Okay, so we're just... Let's loot, I guess. Play out Oko. Make a food? I don't know about making a food. Maybe I should just turn my 1/1 into an elk and double block here? I think that's probably... I don't know. I can just chump, right? Make a food, chump with the 1/1 or something if I want. That's better. Wish you'd saved that journey for nowhere, huh? And I don't think we attack. We just want to make sure Oko lives. Sack a land, okay? Trample tricks in green. I mean, it does exist. But it's only +2/+2 in trample, so it wouldn't kill. Wow. Okay. Turn their 4/7 into an elk is a little too slow, I think. Well, I do have Reach for the Sky, right? Yeah, I don't think I like this creature very much. What do I have? I have 3 blue sources, 3 green, 3 black, so it's pretty much the same. I don't know. I could choose red here if I wanted. That's right. Gaze into my face and put on your true shape. Sure. Fine. My creature still survives. That's the important thing. Do I have a basic swamp lying around? There it is. I should have done that earlier, I guess. I could have countered this. Whoops. I had already committed... Yeah, that was a mistake. This is 5 for all modes. Not that that's likely to be relevant. Okay, it's elk time, except this is a food elk. It's an elk named food. Yeah, countering that take up the shield would have been sick. I realized I should draw before combat damage. I didn't realize I should draw before take up the shield. So I didn't think about what I was trying to draw for. Oh, I mean, they can pay for this, but that's fine. Well, is it? I don't know. Why should I let them? I can always, if I want to just like not counter something, I can just flash out a 2/2 whenever I want. This way, if they have another spell, I can counter it. Oh, okay, that's very cool. This mode is turning a treasure into a 2/2 flyer now. Eventually, the treasure could become a 3/3 elk, but I think it's important to like do stuff now rather than later. Exile a card from their graveyard. Lazav can become it if he wants. He's a 2/5, so he'll have 2 counters. I think he's just fine as a 2/5, right? I want Stagecoach Security later, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Here. I'll do it. Yes, become that. All right, and start poking with a 2/2. That's the game plan, I guess. Oh, -5. If he would die, I'd rather not. But I could steal one of their 3/4s if I wanted. Not now, but later. I guess I could just make a food to work towards that ability, but making elks is pretty sick. And this guy makes unlimited treasures, so the 2 of them are just turning my lands into 3/3s every turn. It's like, what's her name? The Benthic Druid, Tatyova. Right? From DMU. Just get a 3/3 for every land I draw. It's Fblthp. Play a crime first. Well, no, plot first. Play something that can let me plot the top of my deck first, I guess. It's pretty cool. Trading for their things doesn't matter at the moment. Plot that. Plot that. I don't want to plot for a treasure, I don't think. I could. Okay, good. We got there. Ogo wins the game. More news at 11. Yeah, I mean, not genius deck building or piloting. Neither of those is really what was responsible for the win. Just like I opened Oko and I lived until I could cast Oko. And I made at least one notable stumble when I let the take up the shield resolve. There were probably some others along the way, but I don't recall them. But, you know, just having a giant guy that wins the game. Surprise, it wins the game. NorCal Yo-Yo. Okay. Yeah, I mean, a Blood Hustler on 2 into a Strix on 3, or Lazav and then Strix? Yeah, that seems good enough. I want a Forest at some point, but opponent mulligan, so they're... Okay, they have kept 6. This is blue. And, okay, there's aggroing out. Great, very exciting. Oh, I drew a Forest. Does that affect my play? Not at the moment. Lucky draw, though, since I chose blue before knowing what other color I would draw. No blocks, obviously. Okay, this is some Grixis Crimes shenanigans. Important to get Lazav out there. More important than any of this other stuff. And then I can, like, play Crime Land into Strix, right? That's the plan. Get counters on everything. Or maybe it's worth playing Swamp to hold up Reach for the Sky in case of, like, Desert's Dew kind of stuff. Actually, Reach for the Sky to kill this is kind of funny, isn't it? Yeah, I don't really want to play these two on the same turn anyway, because it wastes a crime trigger. This is tricky. I think it's worth trying to kill this off, even though it's going to give them Rictus Robber value. I don't know. I guess I could also play the Strix, get the crime now. And then I can still do the loot. And then I have this crime plus this later, is the idea, maybe? That seems okay. And it doesn't give them a way to trigger Rictus Robber so easily. I mean, Murder would do it, obviously, but I'm in bad shape against Murder regardless. Just plotting. I see. Okay, that's pretty cool. We'll give him a nice. I wish this could... if I could commit another crime, I would win the game on the spot. But I can't. Because I could stop the thing from dying, I could stop Rictus Robber from making a zombie. It would all be really cool. I don't have enough blue to cast both of these. Lazav could become a Blood Hustler. The ability would only trigger once each turn, but it could trigger. He would then just be a 3/3 instead of a 3/6. But I could activate his ability to get another counter on him and drain them for 1. That is kind of funny. Yeah, another counter on him is kind of cool. Well, I don't know. It doesn't really matter, right? Let's decline. And just hold everything up. Planning to use this for Reach for the Sky, I think. So I don't have to risk Lazav. I don't know. I probably won't cast anything until combat. Like, yeah. If they want to get in with the 1/2, I don't care, right? Kervek we will counter. That is a very frightening card. And now I have a 2/2 flyer, which is nice. Stops their 1/2 getting in anymore. I don't have any more crimes. I think I just played the muscle, right? And then every time I draw a crime, I can attack and they kind of have to chump something. Or take 5, neither of which seems very appealing. They'll probably take 5 the first time, though. Plotting. Brimstone Roundup. Fun. Okay. This is not a crime. All right, let's just put some stuff on the board and wait to draw something relevant. They're also waiting to draw a second spell. Here we go. It's a crime. Kill their 3/3? The reach creature so I can start pecking with the bird? Sort of makes sense. I could wait and loot with the crab, but the cards in hand are fine. And I want to get this attack in. I have like 2 deserts. It says so right here, I guess. Okay. Oh, have it become a Kervek? I just want to get this out of their graveyard. Yeah? How good is a 7/7 right now? They could triple block it and lose all the creatures. I think that's okay. Lazav is not the only card in my whole deck. He's done his work. He's a great creature. I want to put the pressure on and try to win the game. Or do I? I mean, Lazav is a cool card to have. Yeah, this is good enough, though, I think. I might have a combat trick here, right? They are not so... They can't just so blithely go for the block. And indeed, they're not going to. Okay. They keep drawing lands. That's good for us. Do I have reanimate effects? I do, right? So just filling the graveyard for no reason is sort of good. Plus, I might hit a better card than Reach for the Sky. Sure. I'd like to plot that, please. It's interesting that it still has both plot abilities. It has plot. Yeah, so this doesn't. This is interesting. Hang on. If they changed, like, if they worded this differently, to say, you may plot non-land cards from the top of your library. The plot cost is equal to its mana cost. Then you would only have one option, to plot it for its actual mana cost, in this case 4. But it doesn't say that. It says it has plot equal to its mana cost, and you can plot cards from the top of your library. Which means that it has 2 plot abilities, right? It has plot for 3 and also plot for 4, and you can plot it, and you can choose either of those abilities because it just says you can plot from the top of your library. So, interesting they chose to do it that way. It's different from cards like, oh, I don't know what that card is called. There's some old red card, I think, that says, like, until end of turn, instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard have flashback. The flashback cost is equal to whatever. I guess but that still lets you use their normal flashback abilities. I don't know. Anyway, this looks like a good hand. I'll keep it. This is my green source. We don't have double blue for Fblthp yet, I guess, so maybe I could play this for blue if that's how the draw goes. Okay, looks like I will. Strong opening from a red-white deck. At least they didn't have a 1-mana play as well. Okay. They're just doing nothing, though, which means that, like, Jailbreak Scheme is going to help get the board back a little bit. The life gain for them, hopefully, is fairly immaterial. We just need to live long enough to stabilize, basically. And then something like this will eventually just kill them no matter how much life they have. Kind of weird. They've actually passed and didn't have a 3-mana like instant either. They're just like, they had nothing to do for 2 or 3 mana and wanted to counter on this instead. Okay, still doing nothing. Plotting the Strix seems pretty good. I could still Jailbreak Scheme to bounce this, or put it on top, rather. Seems okay. I don't think I'm plotting a Tornado, though. Yeah, okay, let's just, like, try... This is... Keep up with tempo, right? They're losing all the counters they got on this guy. And of course they're topping, makes sense. I don't really want to invite a Steer Clear, and I don't care about the 1 damage. Oops, I'm trying to click on my graveyard. No creatures at the moment. Ooh, that's exciting. So it looks kind of like Dirge, right? I left red up. Or white, I mean. Dirge for Lazav again? And then play this to immediately get the Lazav counter, I suppose. Yeah, definitely the Lazav. 1, yeah. Decline. I don't think they actually have steer clear, but they might. And the value of attacking here is just so small. Desert count, by the way? 2. So I could kill the Pyro if I wanted with Desert Stew. I'd probably rather just slam a 7/7, but we'll see. Like, if there's something good to plot on top of my deck, I'd probably rather plot and Desert Stew. Opponent's having a rough time, question mark? It keeps leaving white open, which is... I don't know if that's a coincidence. Oh, Fblthp has ward. Didn't they... They had only a single white up. I could have attacked for free, because they couldn't have actually killed him. There was a turn when they had like 3 or 4 mana up, and I didn't attack, and that made sense. But here, when they only had a single white, I think it was wrong. It's a nice plot. Tornado on this is cool too. But it's not urgent. I mean... None of this other stuff matters that much. Let's just tap out and get a crime going pre-combat. Get out of here. Got him. Down to 23. Eventually they'll draw exile removal for Lazov, which is sad. He hasn't really been doing much. Ooh, a second Prairie Dog. That's exciting. I hope it doesn't matter, but it might. Because eventually that can like just outscale Armadillo if I don't kill them somehow before then. But I'm hoping to drown them in plot value, basically. Yeah, that's cool, right? When we miss a spell on top, we use the Naturalist. Oh, Oko! Help! My Oko! 5 mana, huh? Nothing I really need to Desert Stew at the moment. I could surveil this away? Or loot it away, rather. Still have Desert Stew up. That seems okay. Alternatively, I could leave up Reach for this guy. I imagine they're going to start putting pressure on soon. Like, at some point soon, they're going to want to put 2 counters on a Prairie Dog, right? And swing with the 5/5. And I'd like to have Reach for this guy available at that time. But I don't think I need to do that right now. Haha. Plot this, huh? Not very good. I mean, yeah, I'd rather just draw it. It's like, I don't know. I could plot it, and then it's a 2/2 flyer for 3. Because I still have to pay the 3. Yeah, this entered exile this turn. Yeah, plot this for 3 mana 2/2 flyer. I mean, I think it's better to have Desert's Dew available and draw this as a potential counterspell. They're not flooded with mana. Although this gives them 2 mana for their first spell, actually. You know what? I will plot this. It can't counter now, but I don't think it was ever going to. And maybe they'll be afraid I can actually counter stuff. I don't... I can't, but maybe they don't know how the game works. And the Pyro even gives them 2 mana whenever they cast something. Although, how would the ordering of that stack? They'll... My counter... Of course. Actually... Triggered mana. This is a triggered mana ability. Can you respond to those? I don't think so. I think this goes in instantly, right? Like, split second instantly. Or no, a triggered... Is this a mana ability? Mana abilities... I think only a triggered mana ability only resolves when it's like something that is triggered by a different way to gain mana. I want to look this up. Prairie Dog. They're spending all their mana on that. Okay, so mana abilities, rule 605. There, it's a triggered ability is a mana ability only if it doesn't require a target. It triggers from the activation or resolution of an activated mana ability. Okay, yeah. So it would not apply in this case. I could respond to them gaining mana with a counterspell. Wait. Oh! Each of these doubles both of them. I didn't realize that. That's annoying. Let's plot this. Not plotting Essence Capture. This is a crime. And I think I'm willing to, on their upkeep, Desert's Dew. I can't afford the Phantom Interference right now for 3 because I want the 2 mana. Yeah. I want to make sure I get the Lazav Crime trigger, even though it's greedy. Because it lets them untap. But there's not a lot of pump effects in this format. I want to get one of these dead. Exile a card. Still nothing in their graveyard, huh? Okay. Well, in that case, decline. Do I need a... No, I don't need an upkeep stop. That was in there due to confusion. I still have a good block for their 4/4. These two. So they kind of have to wait a little longer. They could saddle up the 4-3 and swing. That would be a little sad, but I think it'd be okay. Fblthp's been getting great value this game. I'm very happy with him. Whoa! Oh no, that's a big guy? I wish I could counter it. Plot! Okay, that resolves. Yikes. That's a lot of life they can gain. It was a 5/5 menace, right? Yeah. 6/5 menace, really. Oh, no, I'll trade for that. That's fine. Yeah, hit me for 5. I don't care. I'll go to 10. Okay, going to 7 is a little unpleasant. I want to stop the life gain most of all, I think. And this is the only thing I can... Well, I could block this and just lose one creature, but this is important. I could give away the Fblthp fairly soon, but I don't think now is the time. It is looking like attacking with Lazav was a mistake, though. I don't think I can play... I can just plot something now. I need to actually do stuff. 9 mana. This is 3. So it might just be Armadillo plus Spirit. And this, of course. Wait. It showed me the wrong anim... It said I was paying 3 into blue, but actually I only paid 3. Because it was plotted. It spent the right amount of mana, and it worked, but the dialogue was wrong, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm a chicken for not attacking at all there, but they have a lot of potential damage, and I don't like it. Ooh, okay. Eartha Joe and Mercenaries is exciting. Oh, no. Well, okay, I have Essence Capture for when they get the Prairie Dog. Oh, no, they have a mount. It just comes into play. Oh, no. This thing's enormous. It's a 6/7? If they want it to be. This is scary times, man. There's one Prairie Dog still in their graveyard, so I could Lazav with that, right? If I can find a way to commit a crime, like Essence Capture their spell. I mean, swinging with the Fblthp to put 7 counters on the board and gain 7 life seems pretty good, even though you lose the Fblthp, right? They're not doing it, though. Okay. So I'd like to have 6 mana for these, or 6 mana for these 2 spells, which means I can afford to loot away the land. I guess. Oh, whoops, shoot. I tapped wrong. Oh my god. I needed to spend a blue, and then, okay, well, I guess I'm playing this island like an idiot. Get Warlock out of here, he's no good. And I guess now that I've done that, I may as well crack this for a draw. And I'll have a treasure plus 5 mana. With that, I could back for more. But there's no good creatures in the graveyard, so we're still just going to pass. No attacks, and see what they're up to. Forgot I had to tap a blue mana for my blue spell. What an idiot, huh? So you want to make that an 8/7 to make sure it can kill my 7/7, I guess? That's fine. Oh, wait, that's horrible! Oh, no! That's why I was wrong to attack last turn. Oh my god. Any way I can kill that? Oh my god. I didn't see this coming. I forgot these two abilities interact. Nice. Okay. I can't bounce it. There's nothing I can do about this. Right? I can't, like, bring back a Strix to tap it or something. Oh, man. This is like the combo their deck wants, huh? Oh, jeez. Okay. This is horrible. I don't even have something I can bring back that could fight this before it gets a counter. I can lose this and bring it back for more, though. Right? So I guess that's what I'm doing. No, not there. There. That's 7/7. I guess I can block like this? Maybe it's not as bad as it looks. Okay. I think I backed for more of the Prairie Dog, actually. Before it gets the counter, of course. I wish I could become a cool creature now, but I can't at the moment. Just in case they have some reanimate spell, let's get rid of the Quilled Charger. Sure, you can become that if you want. No, don't. I don't want to do the math. I think you would not die, but just in case. I can't really... Well, I don't know. I can't afford to plot that, I think. Yes, be a prairie dog. He's an 8/8. I would happily trade him for the flyer, I think. I guess. Just to have one less threat that's an issue at the moment and gain a bunch of life. Like, you gotta make some attacks with Lazav, or he's just a brick that keeps getting bigger but doesn't do anything. And a 6/5 Vigilant Flyer, I would love to have that not be a thing my opponent is doing. It would be even better if they didn't trade, of course. Because then I could become a prairie dog again, and... Okay. With the next Blood Hustler trigger, and actually get the prairie dog trigger as well. I wish I could have also reached for the sky, but I couldn't, so... That's that. 10 cards remain in deck. I think that's fine. I'm killing him in 29 turns. Sure. That's a creature. I'm countering it. I'll counter any creature. I mean, if they make this 5/6 into a 9/6, I sort of have to trade with it, right? Only a 7/6. I could take 7, I think. And then reach for the sky is maybe good enough in the future. But, I mean... What if I just chump? I don't really want a Fblthp anymore. Not enough cards in deck for that. And then reach for the sky is a more realistic way to, like, actually deal with it. I mean, I could triple block here. And then they get to kill these two but leave Fblthp, which is fine for them. But like, I'm about to have a 5/4 that I don't mind losing, so I think this is better to keep the Blood Hustler plan alive. No, they actually could double block that. No, but I have reach for the sky. That's fine. Nine mana is enough to muscle plus Blood Hustler. Now, this won't become indestructible on blocks, but it's still, like, you know, a cool creature to have. I mean, Eartha Joe is doing a real impression of a good card at the moment. These two mercenaries, I mean, I don't know. The counters are the real big thing. It's a shame I let that happen even once. But it was kind of hard to stop, right? I had to spend a lot of mana to get the back for more in hand. Gonna swing with Eartha Joe. Or swing with both? A 7/6 and a 6/6? Why? They have their own trick? Alright, I'll take 7, I guess. How much do I have on the crackback here, actually? Could I kill them? They have an unknown card in hand, so it's a risky question to ask. But if I took 13 here, I have 7, 14, 17, plus like 3. I mean, I do actually have lethal on the crackback. Right? If they have nothing. I think it's worth just chumping. This attack sort of suggests they wanted a double block. I don't know. I'm not sure what's up here. Ride down doesn't kill me. Okay, that's lethal for me. Right? Swinging for 12, 8, and then 2 more here. Nine and 12. Yep. Okay. I told you my life total wouldn't matter. Or their life total wouldn't matter. We just had to get to a point where we could kill them. Live long enough, and killing them is guaranteed. I mean, that's sort of like not real. Because, like, I don't know. I had to live long enough to be in a position where I could kill them, and only then was it true that living long enough would guarantee killing them, right? So it's not, it's sort of fake, but we got there. Easy 3-0. Sultai value? I guess? Sort of how I would describe our deck. It's not really crimes. That is a thing we do, but it's not the thing we do. It's definitely not plot. It's just like, you know, play some decent cards, remove their stuff, stay on the board. I guess it's not even that much value, right? It's just Fblthp. I don't know. Mid-range. There you go. That's how you can describe a deck without saying anything about it. It's mid-range. Yeah? Weirdly, like, Lively Dirge into Rutstein is not totally insane. Even if you don't get anything back, you just like put something in the graveyard for Rutstein to pick up. Second blue source or second black source? Second blue, because I have essence captures. I don't really have anything double black. What is this? Red black. Yeah, I mean, it's stupid, but I think it's like Lively Dirge for Lazav or something? Just so Rutstein can pick it up? Rictus Robber, Fblthp. There's a lot of good options, aren't there? Opponent is Grixis, probably Crimes. I don't really have any great Crimes. I might want the Fblthp. Blood Hustler's not going to be anything. The Armadillo is a thing, because I do have, like, back for more as well. But I'm planning to play Rutstein next turn, so I want a creature that I can cast soon. I think Fblthp is too slow. Let's take the Rictus Robber, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I should just play Rutstein getting nothing, and then on 5 I could Dirge getting something? What happened? They milled me by playing a second blue-black crime land. Okay. Milled lands and a Strix. Milled me again. Okay. I could just play out the Rictus Robber for 3, getting no creature, and hold up Essence Scatter. Essence Capture, I mean. I think that's good. I need to get on the board. And I can't attack, get a trade, and then play this for 3. It would cost 4 if I did that. And a 4-3 is just very good right now. I can't deal with the Razzle Dazzler, to be honest. Give me a second 4-3. No, they're going to counter me. Oh, so sad. There's that Fblthp I was talking about. Does this attack anything? I think they just let it in, right? Or if they like double block, I don't have a good answer to that either. Yeah. I have a Naturalist. I have the Armadillo in here. So this is the land that draws me the back for more that kills something. Might have to be the Deep Muck. Like, I still have 20 cards, which is plenty, but I don't know. Oh, no. It's holding up all the mana, huh? Huh. Okay, I think I'm willing to just pass here. They have something. Stopping cold my Rictus robber. Okay. It's just a 4/3. There's an Oko on top. That's good to know. No more milling, please. Not with an Oko on top. And I'll pass. That's fine. Plot Lazov, play Oko. Kind of cool. Attack with 7/7? I think that's greedy, but I can't protect Oko anyway because this can get unblockable. And Lazov does a good enough job protecting from Marchesa, so I think that's all fine. Oh no, Lazov won't be on the field. Okay, so I want the 7/7 around still. Okay, so plot Lazov. Play Oko. I can't -5 him yet, which is what I would like to do. Trade them my creature for their Marchesa, my tapped forever creature. So I want the food right now, just for the 2 counters. They can't give it unblockable every turn. They keep missing land drops. So, okay. Yeah. This is what we like to see. Now, let's commit a crime. I kind of want the Razzle Dazzler, if I'm honest. Because this can't get to Oko, but this could. Oh, wait. I could just make this an elk. Okay, I should have done that last turn, probably. No need to become any of this, I think. I could become a Deep Muck Desperado? I'm not committing any more crimes. I don't really want them to reanimate this, though. $12 cards in deck? That should be enough to kill them. I shouldn't have done this till post-combat, because I don't want to let them block, really. I don't mind it. I have Reach for the Sky, right? This is baiting them, I guess? Okay, great. And this town ain't big enough. Okay, that's some... I'm suffering some mill. Presumably this is a land... Oh, wow. Giza, they needed a land. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool for you. I'm a little nervous about plotting, but I think I do need to develop more stuff. I need to draw so I can, like, I don't know, kill them? Oh, never mind. I'm just dead. Nice. Maybe the card they kept instead of Gisa wasn't a land. Maybe they drew that land at some point earlier. And it was Archive Trap. But I don't think so. I think they have an Archive Trap in hand, and we're just waiting for the 5th land. Well, yeah, I guess you wouldn't think Mill would beat, like, graveyard value, but I don't have that much graveyard value. And I didn't really do big things in time. They had a good, you know, tempo. Like, even with 4 mana, they stopped me from doing very much. This is a keep. I need another land at some point, but I've already got the colors for everything in hand. Oh, I thought this was... I actually thought this was blue-black when I was like, oh yeah, I even have the colors for Fblthp, which was wrong, but now I do, so it's right in a way. Well, they're going to play like a Drover Grizzly and hit me for 3, probably. Or maybe Mountain Helicourser? Oh, there's a very, very pink card back. What is this? Some Kamigawa thing, I guess. There's the mountain I called. Doesn't look like Helicourser, though. Debating whether it's worth using a combat trick to get in for 4. Playing Coyote. Coyote would be good. But they would have played the mountain last turn, presumably. Okay. Just ramping. Three mana, 1/1. Really good rate for a creature. But the effect is powerful. It is slow, though. A Sheriff and Aloe Alchemist to bash in for 6. Very cool. Well, I could plot Oko, and I do want to play him next turn. But I don't really want to, like, I want... This thing's about to be, like, a 3/3, right? And if I kill this first, then it won't be. On the other hand, like, plotting an Oko... This won't actually be able to attack necessarily. Plotting an Oko leaves me room to have a lot of resources to defend the Oko on the next turn. So I guess it's the play? What do you mean auto tap solution has changed, you weirdo? Oh, because it realized I couldn't cast this, so it didn't have to hold up blue? Whoa! Oh no. Help! It's a damn 6/5 trampler. I only have one desert. Well, I guess I have to make the 6/5 into a 3/3? And I think I have to play a Sentinel so that I can still Desert Stew. And I think Oko is probably toast, but maybe he lives somehow. No, he looks dead. No, I have Desert Stew. I can shrink something. Like, I can even shrink their 4/4 to stop them from attacking with the 3/3. As long as they don't mind that it's not tricking them. Buried in the Garden? Oko's a non-land permanent. How dare you? Oh, really? Okay. That's fine. I guess they don't want Oko buried in the Garden because I could maybe kill this somehow with like a varmint. They want him in the graveyard where I presumably can't get him back. Oh, I forgot. I was supposed to shrink. Oh, no, they're just going to let Oko live. Whoa. Okay. I'm at 9. That makes sense. That seems like a good play. Whoops. Yeah, so I kind of should have shrunk this. But I guess instead I'll chump it. And kill this? Kill the Trampler, I guess. It's been flung at me. Okay, good game. That was a cool little play. I should have shrunk the 4/1 pre-combat, I think. Or pre-attackers. As I said I was going to, but forgot. But then they'd only have 7 power to attack me with. And they could fling the thing I blocked at me, but it would still only be 7. So I would have lived a turn. But, I mean, it's not... Oko was too late. They got in too much damage. I played a 3-mana 1/1, and my opponent was doing real stuff. That Sheriff of Safe Passage, I don't know. It was very strong. I considered not plotting the Oko, and like that was the turn, right, that I could have... all my cards are black and none of my lands are. The turn that I could have... use Desert Stew instead of plotting Oko, killing their 3/3 so that the Sheriff enters with fewer counters. But I mean, they also, that was the turn they played the 6/5, the 4-mana 6/5. Like, it was tough. Yeah, I want all these colored sources, obviously, and I'd rather have Lazav online than this muscle. Nice hit. A 2-drop. I don't really want to trade here, do I? I mean, I don't have any... Yeah, go ahead. I don't have any real desire to activate this anytime soon, so sure. Both of us want stuff in our graveyard, presumably. That's very bad. I don't really have an answer to that right now. Okay, now I have a big creature. All I need is back for more and 2 more mana. Actually, they know I have this, but it's still right to play the black source. Oh, I'll see you later. I didn't really want to play this game anyway. Yeah, I'll trade this one. I'll trade Fblthp for a 3/3 for sure. I don't have the time to be plotting stuff. I already forgot what it was. Varmint. No need to become it, but also, like, no need not to, I guess? I don't know. I could have sacked him to destroy a land, or an artifact or enchantment, I guess. I want to save this for another crime trigger, I think. Sort of the only way I'm coming back. Not that that would be enough to come back. And they're about to hit me with an 8/8. Oh, wait, they didn't saddle. That seems wrong. I mean, it's still 8 damage, but they get fewer counters as a result. I don't know. It spreads the value out. Maybe you're right. And they saw to do it. Right? I mean, there's just no way. Can't stop that from resolving. They're exiling this, even though all it can do is make a mercenary, I guess. Oh, this is all in response to the Desert Stew, isn't it? So I could counter the Desert Stew instead. Sure, why not? Now I'm not dead. Which I was if the Desert Stew had resolved. They could put a counter on this and mercenary or bound pump on this and swing with 2 5s when I only have 1 blocker. Now I'm going to lose the game, but it won't be this turn. Maybe Back for More could have done something if I had drawn it, but... Come on, let me counter a creature spell. We'll all have fun. Wouldn't that be a good time? Hey, GG. All right, well, 3 games that made the deck seem pretty great, and then 3 games where it seemed like I had no shot at all. That's Magic, baby, I guess. I mean, not really. This opponent had a 3-mana bomb, and I had some, and then another, and I just had like kind of reasonable cards. I mean, most of the games I won, it was sort of because of Oko, right? There were a couple where I played Oko and lost. I think 2, right? So I don't know. Clearly, what that means is the deck was good enough that it, or bad enough that it needed Oko to have a chance, but not good enough that Oko was actually a guarantee. I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.